going to leave it like that. Hi, everyone. Just to let you know, this is going to be a karmic reading, and it's going to be a little different than usual because I'm going to be using different decks. I need music. Sorry. And I feel like I'm hearing music for some reason. I know I'm not. This looks good. Perfect. Hope everyone's doing really well. Beautiful Black Queen, hi. I'm just going to put you as a moderator just in case because I really want to. I don't see my moderator here. And I want to focus, so I'm not going to be looking up there too much. I just did a recorded reading, a karmic reading for someone, and I did it differently because I do it as I'm called to, though normally I would just be using this deck and maybe this deck as well. But I'm just like picking up so much more energy lately. So there's more to these karmic stories than just the basics now. So kind of turning my back this way. It's weird, but I feel comfortable facing this direction for some reason. Let me just get out everything I have to say so then I can focus. Yeah, so basically I'm just going to be doing a karmic reading differently than usual. I'm going to be using this deck. No, not this deck. This deck. Here we go. The Gypsy deck. I believe it's the Gypsy deck. This was a gift, or the Witch deck or something. I'm not sure. And I'm going to be using this deck. Thank you, Gina, for this deck. Thank you, Claudia, for this deck. But I've taken out this is mostly the major arcana. I will tell you, I noticed during my reading, I think there was like a 3 of cups or a 3 of swords or something in there. This deck is really interesting because it's not cups and swords. It's masks and butterflies and crosses and whatever else. But basically, you kind of make it your own. So for me, I'm just doing the pictures and I'm just starting with the major arcanas. We have the Empress here right now, for example, because I know those meanings and I'm quite comfortable with them. And until I'm ready to start reading pictures like this, I'm going to separate them. Okay, so I just want to shuffle a bit and let a few people come on. I will timestamp this because obviously this video won't begin for at least another, or this reading, at least another minute. We really need to get the energies out. I had a really cool combination today in a reading, which I've never, I don't recall ever having. And it was the Tower card and the Star card. And you can read that in so many different ways, but it was just like such a powerful energy, the combination. And I just thought to myself, wow, I don't think I've ever had that combination. Very powerful. I think it's a good combo to have. Okay, I just really want these ones sorted. Most importantly, because I didn't get to sort them yet. I hope everyone's having a good Sunday. I hope everyone had a good weekend. And I hope you guys have had some contact, hopefully, and you know how to do it now. And you're handling things right. And for those of you that haven't had contact yet, I hope you're just, I will tell you, people I've been working with over the last few days, there is separations happening. But the funny thing is, for those that have the separations happening, we've worked on ourselves so much now that it's almost like bye. I'm not gonna. That's what I get the vibe from a couple women that they're just closing the chapter, and they're ready to do it, and it's okay. They're great women. They're gonna be absolutely happy in life. So let's begin this reading. I want to clear the energy or the air. I can just hear this forever. So it's so hard for me to turn it off because I feel rude. I don't want to interrupt it. Okay. I shuffled this deck. I shuffled that deck. I shuffled this up. Okay. Yeah. I'm just thinking of which deck I'm going to use first. And we're going to go to our good old trusted antique deck, let's call it. Let's see what's going on. So what's going on in the karmic situation right now? Collectively, like what's the major, so I'm literally asking for not one person, for like just what's the major theme. Well, it's weird. I almost feel like this man is like ironic. I want to kill myself. I want to get the fuck out of here. That's what I honestly pick up here, because I'm looking at the bottom of the deck where I stopped shuffling, and it's the Knight of Swords. This is a man. Oh, poor guy. With the 10 of Cups under and the 9 of Wands under that. This is a man that has a plan to break free, except it's a knight, right? It's not a king, and he's not in movement right here. And there's stubbornness to him. There's something about him where he's like, I'm going to leave, but I'm going to do it on my time. I'm going to do it when I'm ready to. That's that type of thing. Let me see if I can. Well, I guess I want you guys to see. You're not going to be able to see the cards. So it's like he's let go. The collective energy is that of a man who knows what they don't want and knows what they know what they don't want. Like they don't want to be here. But they're unsure about how they're going to move forward with this, but they're completely unhappy. And also, it's like they don't want to be crucified. I don't know why, for their like dirty secret. It's not a dirty secret, but I guess maybe the people, with the bathtub, like the dirty secret. The people around collectively, for the masculine, they must be judgmental. And I hope my nose doesn't start itching again. They must be quite judgmental or something, because I don't know. Why did I hear crucify? Let's see more here with this for now. Collective energy for this, this karmic situation right now. Interesting. So here we have, so I'd love to see like what side I'm on, but this deck is all mixed up. It is the vice versa deck, and we actually got a vice versa in reverse. Now, normally I would never want to use that. But I feel like it's saying, it's like, no, sorry, we didn't get to flip it out on this side. We're just telling you like this man needs to get his strength back up. He needs to get back up on his horse. He needs to get moving again. He's a bit comfortable in this position, and it's too comfortable. And also the first thing I heard here is this man is looking for a friend. This man feels like a lot of time has passed. For some, this man has had children. Whether it be with the karmic or not, this man has had children. And this man feels a bit alone. And the thing is, for some men in this situation, or for some, whatever you want to do, the masculine energies, it's not even that so much time has passed. It's like he's aged himself. Just because he's like wasting. So that's why he might look aged. It's not because he's old. He actually can go back to his younger, like, better times if he got up and got on his horse. That's what I see there. Why isn't he is my question, right? Oh, that moon card again. I noticed it. It did flip over. It didn't come out. But there's something here about this person wanting friendship, like a real true friendship. And I just saw the two dogs, and someone made this note about like God and dogs and humans in flesh type of thing, manifested in flesh. But yeah, this man does want to manifest a true connection. Yes, this will be safe for viewing, this one. I don't know why I looked over like that. Like I heard your question. See, this man hasn't quite figured out, Three of Pentacles here, but figured out, you know how in the Hanged Man, usually there's a globe around the head, like, bing, I got it. I know what I'm going to do. No, this guy hasn't figured it out. He's still busy watching what other people like, or worrying about what other people will think if he does that tower, if he jumps ship. And I say that because in the back, this man is watching people, like he's like, oh, like what are they talking about? What are they doing? Type of a thing. But he doesn't have the halo around his head. What he does have around his head is money on the mind, building a foundation of security for those around him, whether it be children or just anyone. Like there's people around him. It looks like there's people he cares for no matter what, whether they're even friends. This man is very like friend involved too. Sure, he's a bit of a loner. And I'm not saying friend because friend is so who knows who's your friend, right? He's a bit of a loner, but like there's something where he has a community type of an energy too. Yeah. Masks for me, I was associating with pentacles. So we have two queens here. The Queen of Flower, it's a rose. It's always a rose here. And the Queen of Masks. And the only reason it doesn't matter. That's what I love about these darn cards. Who cares about the Queen of whoever? It doesn't matter. The point is he had a woman that was wearing a mask, okay? He had someone around him. This could be anyone. It really could be anyone. But I say that, this Queen of Flowers, and I feel like that's more of a delicate, beautiful, it's a rose on top of it. It's a black rose, but it's not dead. It's just different. With the Fool underneath, I just feel like, and the Empress underneath that. I can read these. Actually, I love these cards because now I'm just going to tell you a whole bunch of shit. What's going on? It's not really even what's going on, but there was someone wearing a mask and they took their mask off. Okay, so one part of it. We have the king, or the king. We have the Empress and the Emperor here. So we do have that connecting energy on a higher level. There's something here that's very unique about this connection that you have. It's special. It's like no matter what happens, and look at this Empress. This is such a beautiful card. Thank you so much, Claudia, for this deck. Look at this Empress. Like, she's the stronger one. Look at, there's a flame burning. There is a fan that she fans. And to be honest, ladies, go get yourself one of those little fans in Chinatown. It's such a delicate, on a hot day. They're like $3, Go do it. There's such a unique energy to this woman alone. And it's because you guys have expanded. You guys have grown. You guys have self-love now. Let's see what else we have under here. Okay, let's leave those. Just goes to the King of Masks. Well, I shuffled it somewhat. The King of Masks, but where I stopped it now with Judgment, I'm looking at, and the Lovers here. Someone, or not someone, I'm looking at the Hermit. It could be anyone. It could be the feminine. It could be the masculine. They just came, they awoken in a sense that they're like, I can no longer keep this cloak. And it's a beautiful cloak. So whatever, they had put around them, it was nice. It was comfortable. It was beautiful. It was sparkling. It looks magnificent. But behind this person is death. Well, not death. It's just a cold energy, And in front of this person are the wolves, and the wolves are getting up. And the wolves are like getting their instincts back. It's like they were sleeping or something like that. And this could be a man or a woman. It's energy. It could be masculine or feminine. It's just the Hermit. And it's just this energy coming out. There's so many. I love these cards. There's so many stories here. And, there is a situation of, this is like something that goes back quite a while with the Judgment card. Like, look at the black cat and the person being burned at the stake. The woman, her home is there. It looks like her home is on fire. They have a paper up, like they're looking for her. Like, so there was a lot of sadness. And, this all stemmed from the lovers, but this love is different. These lovers are different. So, okay, let's continue. So that's a little bit of, I don't know, the history. I don't know. Because clearly this man wants to leave, but now they're telling us, I guess, a little bit about why he doesn't, or what he needs to do to leave. And, he has someone there that he wants a new beginning with, that he wants, like, someone who brings out, there is an energy here of past lives, because now I'm seeing cats. And now I'm seeing a cat here too. So I just feel like 9 lives or whatever, right? But it's just like an innocence. It really is an innocence in this card. He just wants to ask, I don't know, like he just wants to be like, can we do this? Can we, oh, look at this. And so the card that flipped over though is a bouquet of flowers, an absolute indication of long and happy life if children are near. Whatever. All I'm thinking of here is like this man, and we do have a child here. I was just talking about this kid. So it's like this person wants to come forward and be like, can we do this with the right woman, with the right situation? And we have children right underneath. This person, because that's interesting that I say that, because remember in the beginning I was saying this person could be older or whatever. Sure, he could be older. He could already have children. Absolutely. For some of you though, this person is just aged a bit because they've been in a grouchy relationship, but they do deep in their heart want children. They do have that vision of that lineage and those 2 kids that were standing there and his dog and all of that stuff. And I see the rose here I'm stopping at. There's a lot of energy of this flower, and this is this queen of flower that I feel this person wants to revive even the situation with. Because it goes from a red to a black rose. Okay, so let's just see what the heck then. Really, like what the heck is going on then that's stopping him? Here we go. Back. Well, we have our karmic friend back. God damn it. I'm just like looking at this whole thing. So what's stopping him? Very plain and simple, the woman. The other woman, the Queen of Wands, and never mind that it's the Queen of Wands. Doesn't matter. I don't care. In this card, the way her cloak is, it's like a block. And I always say that. She's like, you're not going. Well, where are you not going? Oh, you're not going to your destined path. I'm going to interfere as much as possible. This is the 3 fates. Not only is this the 3 fates, this is the Wheel of Fortune. Not only is this the Wheel of Fortune, the number 3 is this year. This is about people stepping in and cutting ties and setting ties where they're supposed to be. But we have interfero here, Miss Interfero, up in our business, just literally like bam, bam, block, block, whatever she could do to block this situation. I don't know. We're gonna look. I hope she doesn't have victory because I see the Six of Wands here. But I don't imagine someone can actually. They can try, but I don't imagine they can actually do that. I don't think so. I mean, we know it's happened. You're right. I think I'm hearing some people talk. It's happened. You're right. Yeah, there has been people that got blocked. Definitely. There, from their wish. And here's the star card. But I just heard a dream is a wish the heart makes. Why do I always hear Disney songs? I don't know. But you can get it because you're the divine feminine. So we have this combo, the star and the high priestess. You can get it. You can get anything you want. It's true. Eventually, maybe it will come in a different way. Obviously, sometimes it will. But it's saying you're more powerful than her. She can try and block divine timing or whatever. She can try and block your wishes from coming true, but no, it's like you can't. It's almost like they will constantly trickle a string for you to pull that will bring like a new portal or a new wish or a new something like that. Like there's endless opportunities for this to happen. The Moon card. I love that because it's like there's endless opportunities for this connection to come out. She can try to block it. Here she is again, blocking, right? What is she trying to block? The connection. She's like, you're not going nowhere. No one's moving. But there's endless opportunities for this to come out. So what's the bottom line about the current collective energy? Someone is I don't know why I say someone. I just say it because people complain about the masculine feminine thing. A masculine or a feminine is getting downloads. Let's put it that way. He's getting reconnected to he's remembering stuff with this Lover's card and this Judgment card and being burned at the stake and the mask having to come off. He's remembering this has been around for a long time. It just keeps on replaying itself. And he no longer wants to, his instincts are coming back is the best thing to focus on there. And sure, they're coming back and he's like, I will do it at my time. This isn't sword energy. This is even the King of Sword energy, right? But it's the Knight right now. But he's like, I'm going to do this. I'm making my plan. My spirit is guiding me. I know where I got to go, but I will do it at my time. And we have this message here that don't forget, karma or these lessons are meant to happen. And no one can truly block you from getting what you are meant to get. There will be a tower moment if there has to be. And, it could have come on this side. But it's saying they will get thrown out of their tower if they don't do something on their own. But this person will walk away from this. The eclipse energy that happened recently, it's brought in some closure to the third parties. What the eclipses or the moon energy or whatever, what they say it does is signifies is pulling things out. I guess because the waters go down or whatever, or the sea creatures come out or the animals come out or whatever it may be. But this person, it's come out. There's closure here, new beginnings here in your adult life, in your adult state. This person is walking away. There is closures here. Off into the dark. And remember the other reading we did recently, it was about him coming in the dark. He was packing his stuff and moving out and, he'll arrive in the morning. Let's pull one card from this beautiful deck. Thank you so much, Adam. And let's see what the message is here. We'll just say for anyone is what I was saying in my head. Number 34. You know, right off the bat, I'll tell you, for some of you, if you're sad because you're holding on to this, maybe it's not even that you're sad. Maybe it's that you have a lot of faith in this situation. See if there's anything yeah, maybe you do have a lot of faith, because look at number 24 at the bottom with the, and here's that mask energy, totally different deck. And here's that goddess energy. And here's that child energy, that fool energy again. So honestly, someone's coming out, something's coming out. No, someone doesn't want to hang on to their fears anymore. And I don't think it's just the man here. I think it's the man and the masculine and the feminine. There could be a karmic who's taking that mask off. You know, it could be you taking your mask off too, but there could be a karmic who's taking the mask off and like, oh my gosh, like, I don't want to be here. I don't want to hang on to something that's dead. That's a possibility. So over here, I also have this feeling that this is an energy of faith, but who knows what this is going to talk about. And when I flip it around, I can flip it around to the karmic actually saying, I don't want to hang on to something that's dead anymore. So here we go. Memories of life. You feel the need for comfort, as life can sometimes be difficult when we feel we are battling issues alone. You may well be looking for permission to stop whatever you are doing and start again. The feeling of the days running away with you is taking its toll on your well-being. It is okay to take time out once you get your feet firmly back on the ground. Your mind will be clear and you will be able to focus on what is important right now. We often feel guilty for not doing enough, but you are doing plenty and you have nothing to prove to anyone, only yourself. So I just asked for that message for whoever needs to hear it. So someone needs that message. And that was the karmic reading. Thank you all for being here. I'm going to go. I just wanted to get this out here, and I thought this was a really beautiful format to do the karmic readings. There will be a little switch up in them. We'll still have our fun ones, but the energies are shifting. Therefore, we're going to be shifting with them. We're getting delivered, you know, new karmic energy, and it's more than just the broccoli lady. So we'll see what comes up, and I like using a few more decks now to clarify and get more of a story. So bye for now. Your broccoli every night forever. I hope everyone is doing really well. Oh, Bohemian culture. How beautiful. Nice. Okay. Bye, everyone. Have a really good Sunday. Sue, I'm going to send your reading now.